In life, sometimes you have to move on. And very shortly, I will be moving on from this house and from my game room. And I just wanted to capture the game room as it exists today before I start packing it up. So over the years, you've seen my room tours, and I've always been a person who wants to have a room that's kind of a lived-in space. I've never liked a sort of curated, perfect Pinterest-style game room, and that's what this room is. And I'm really, honestly, just making this video for myself, for my own memories. It may not be terribly interesting, but I want to get it up on YouTube, just save it so I can watch it in the future. And I really regret not having done this with my previous house, first house that I got, and I kind of really loved my setup there. It was just exactly what I wanted, and I don't have many pictures of it. So this game room is a lot smaller than that old house, but it has been home for over a decade, and it has grown. And I'm just going to start really at the top with my Tokyo Yakult Swallows, I guess, scarf or a banner that I picked up last year. If I had to pick a Japanese baseball team, it would be the Swallows. And then this is my sports wall of fame or shame. Before the start of the football season, I put cards of my favorite Jet players, and then at the start of the hockey season, I put these cards of my favorite New Jersey Devils players, and then I wind up taking them down in horror and sadness, but I left the Devils up here just for the sake of making this video. And you know what, I'm going to go into the closet, because the closet really has been where the bulk of my game collection lives, and these motion censored lights that have helped, but you can see that the stacking, I mean, this goes about 2 or 3 rows deep, so I really do not have a lot of space anymore. I mean, I've really stacked really all that I can stack, and as you can see, I like to have these little touches. Got the Macho Man. My wife likes these little acrylic things, and every time she goes to Japan, we pick up a couple. I'm not really sure who these people are, but she likes to scatter them throughout the shelves, and I think it's a nice touch. As you can see, my Switch collection, which has really gone crazy. This is I'm going to call this the Jay Shy Tower, because he really inspired me to get into all of these Columbus Circle Genesis games. You can see the video I made on that. As we go down here, laser discs. There's my New Type video collection, or New Type magazine collection. I made a video on that not too long ago, and then as you can see, just the rows and rows of stacking. Got my Dragon Ball fight stick, and this was one of the last fight sticks that you could get relatively easily, like from Amazon, that actually had Sanwa parts. So that was cool. And I recently got this Cannon Dancer, very good game. And then we have kind of the main area here. I've got some toys up here. Another Macho Man, my Kiryu statue or figure, which I really like. And this actually is one of my prized possessions. This toy is the reason that I became a New York Jets fan. Someone gave, not this one, but gave me this toy when I was a kid. I love the color green, and I said, hey, Altoon, I'm going to be a Jets fan. Horrible decision, but I had to get that, brand new on card, as they say. Couple Nintendo games. Lunar 2, would really love to get that Lunar collection on the Switch, but that, still can't buy that. I missed out on that. Have my various Nintendo Hanafuda cards. As you can see, this really goes back pretty deep. And got PS3, PS2. This has been unchanged. I've really had this on some videos before. Again, these little things that my wife buys. Pretty nice little additions. And kind of, again, go down. Have some PS4, more PS2, my Xbox shelf. And then down here, got my GameCube. And back here we've got N64, and kind of behind all of this, Super Nintendo, Super Famicom. So I'm really looking forward to, in the new game room, being able to see everything and have access to everything. This is the last part of the closet. This is kind of recent stuff that I've picked up on my various Japan trips. Not all of it, but again, stacking 2 rows deep. That little Nintendo Zelda handheld, and when you get the Japanese magazines from Nintendo Dream, I really like these posters that you can get in those magazines. Chicago Cubs souvenir, just figured I'd hang it up. Got my Yamanote line train, which is what I use to buy a lot of these. Some more acrylics, PSP, PS Vita stuff. Got my little Shinjuku Kabukicho diorama. AEW figures. Back when AEW started, my wife and I went to quite a few events. This is really cool. This is a full Mahjong set. Coming down here, we've got kind of the heart of the collection, my original Genesis collection. This is what I've had for the longest time. Art books and my 2 Astro City minis. I'm just, losing, just have no space. I have no place to put these. And then we have, didn't have a place to put my headphones, so they're hanging there. Coming up to this shelf, that is a talking squirrel, very amusing toy. Troy McClure, Simpsons figure. I love Phil Hartman. Anime figures. Not really sure what they are. My wife picks these up from time to time. And this one, she tells me, is a relax time toy. And this is very special because she believes that this character resembles her. So that will always have pride of place on my shelves. And then just a collection of DVDs, mostly random things. And my systems are down here. And again, anytime I want a system, I've got to really dig out this corner. As any collector knows, gotta have cotton swabs to clean your cartridge-based games. And of course, alcohol for that purpose. Whole bunch of stuff. Coming down here, my Jets box. This is contains part 2 of my art book collection. And I also have a speaker system, very crudely wired on each side, so that I can put a monitor and actually hook up some of these systems. Again, very crude, but it's a lived-in game room. It's functional. And I don't even know if I can show what's down here. Got N64, got old Xbox stuff, just a random controller tree. So as you can see, I really need more space. And then this is the TV setup. Got, well, I have my Jets helmet, which was a Valentine's Day gift from my wife. I always said I wanted a real Jets helmet. There it is. She also brings back these scrolls. She looks like a samurai going through the airport. She was stopped, and they're like, what are these things sticking out of your backpack? Well, they are wall scrolls. Got the LG OLED television. You've seen these on videos. My rebuilt ohm speakers still sound awesome after all these years. And just kind of stuffing AV equipment, video shield with hard drives filled with videos and wrestling and sports, RetroTink, Blu-ray player, PS5. There is the Xbox. That is my newest PC build, which I was able to get in right before the tariffs. Got my other gaming PC. I actually have 4 gaming PCs that throughout my gaming history, but I can only hook up 2 at a time, so I'd like to have other computer stations. My receiver tied into all of this. I'm sorry if this is a little dusty. And moving up here, PC desk, really nice triangle speakers. Sound really good for PC gaming, hooked into a kind of stack of headphone amps and a DAC. And then I just kind of lay on here and play the handhelds. So that's the game room. I am really, in a way, sad to see it go, because I've spent so many great hours in here. But in life, you move on. I said I always wanted a bunker, and a bunker is what I was able to find, luckily, in this new place. So it's going to take me quite some time to build out that bunker, fill it up, but I will never forget this game room. Had an amazing time in it, and it is a part of my personal history.